Hi friends, Obtuse here. Hey, I wanted to show you something really quick, something that's been bothering me, and I finally found a solution that made me happy. These proprietary cables, Apple cables, lightning chargers, they fray, and of course you all know they're very expensive. So I was looking to a way to repair them, and I finally found a way. I've tried tape and everything, and nothing really made me happy because it would get junky, but I found something that's really satisfied me, and it's given new life to these cables. And even if you put these on here when you first buy the cable, it's also good. It'll give it a lot longer of life. And what I use, I've torn the package up, but it's in the electronic section, it's I believe it's a 1/4 inch or 64 millimeter shrink wrap. It's a little tube. They're I don't know, plastic or rubber, and feels rubbery, but they're heat sensitive like a shrinky dink. And you slide it over here like this. I've cut the length of it in half. I just need a half of it, and it'll just barely fit over the small end of the charge cable. But you slide it over there just like that, so you can see it. There we go. You pull it through. Now I have put one already on there, because once you put this tube on, you can't get another one on. And if you get a bigger size shrink tube, they won't shrink to a small enough size. This one almost doesn't shrink to a small enough size to hold the wire solid. But I put a one on because I'm going to fix this end. It's not broken, but I'm going to strengthen it, and you can't fit the tube over this end. So if you want to do both ends, you got to put one on prior before you fix this end. Anyway, you pull it through just like this, and what I do is I take some super glue. I like the gel kind because it doesn't. Now this is frayed a bit. I've trimmed them before, but I figured I'll just glue it down, and I guess it'd make it more solid. But I glue the frayed part down. You get the tube ready. I always mark it. Now you want to put it over the hard plastic end as well, because it makes it more solid that way. But I don't take it, I just leave a little bit of white sitting out. Can you see that right there? I don't put it all the way down in case it causes any problems or anything like that. You want to mark, I mark it with my thumbnail. You just give it a little mark, how long your shrink wrap tube is. And then you take the glue, look for your marking. You take the glue and you slather it all over the wire and on the white plastic part. Now the white plastic part, it will glue really solid to it, and this really makes the whole wire, it gives it new life, and it'll last a lot longer. I'm really happy with this repair. Anyway, I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. You take it and you slide that down there. Now be careful, don't glue your fingers together. Okay, and then you take your lighter, and you don't want to leave it on one area for too long, and it shrinks. This is nothing new. These have been around for years and years. I used to use these for electronic products or projects when I was a kid. But if you look real close, it shrinks right up close to that, and it's going to give new life to these cables, and you're not going to have to spend 25 more bucks. That makes me so mad. I hate proprietary stuff, because now these lightning cables, if it's a generic one, my phone anyway tells me that it's not the proper cable, and it won't charge properly. But anyway, there it is. The glue is going to hold it solid when it dries. Give it a chance before you start tugging and pulling on it. But I roll it in my fingers like this to make sure the glue has contact, and I'm telling you, it's going to make it really stiff and nice, and you're going to add a lot longer of life to your cables. And don't forget to put the other tube on before you fix this end, because you can't get the tube over this end, so you can eventually repair that. But anyway, the shrink wrap tubes, you can get them in any hardware store in the electronics section, and you're gonna fix those broken cables and not have to spend $25-30 for more. Anyway, Obtuse, this is just a little repair to keep you from spending more money and giving life to your Apple products. Take care.